Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Here's a pretty staggering fact for you. Right now, we are talking about literally hundreds of thousands of people moving internationally from India every single year. We're seeing massive migrations for studies, for work, for family reunification. It's just an absolute surge in global mobility. But, well, here's the catch. This boom has created an unprecedented demand for practically trained legal professionals who actually know what they're doing. So today, we're exploring the CourtPractice Immigration Law Practice course. It's a program specifically designed to transform theoretical legal knowledge into high-demand, real-world immigration expertise. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be quickly covering 1. The global immigration skills gap. 2. Bridging theory and practice. 3. Mastering global visa modules. 4. Specialized legal drafting skills. 5. Handling refusals and bonus sessions. And finally, 6. High-demand global career paths. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The global immigration skills gap. There is a massive disconnect happening in the industry right now. Imagine this, okay? On one side, we have theoretical law. Advocates and law students spend years memorizing statutes, right? But when a client frantically needs an intercompany transfer to Canada, textbooks don't really explain how to navigate the specific employer portals or draft a compliance letter. Then, on the other side, immigration consultants often operate without formal legal training, which can risk disastrous consequences for their clients. The market is literally screaming for professionals who have both the solid legal framework and the practical documentation skills to back it up. Moving on to Section 2, Bridging Theory and Practice. This practical training is specifically tailored for a wide array of professionals. If you're an advocate or a law student, this is your bridge to a highly lucrative practice area. If you're an immigration consultant, well, it provides that legal foundation you need to handle complex cases with total confidence. It's even designed for corporate HR professionals managing global mobility or entrepreneurs who just want to open their own thriving practice. It's really about taking wherever you are right now and turning you into a highly capable expert. And the crucial point here, achieving global legal proficiency. You're not just going to learn one isolated system. The course helps you understand the immigration laws and procedural frameworks of major global destinations. We're talking the USA and Canada, Australia and New Zealand, the UK and Europe, plus the specific requirements for the UAE and GCC. In our globalized world, an immigration professional's knowledge really needs to be as borderless as their clients' ambitions. Let's unpack Section 3, Mastering Global Visa Modules. The first half of the course builds a rock-solid foundation. Modules 1 and 2 take you through the fundamentals and introduce the real heavy hitters, international regulatory authorities like the USCIS, IRCC, and the FRRO here in India. You'll learn the actual processing life cycles. Then, Modules 3 and 4 get incredibly hands-on. You'll learn the specific pathways for employment, handling work visas, and corporate mobility. Plus, you'll master family sponsorships and student immigration, diving straight into the practical work of managing admission documentation.
Now, moving into Modules 5 and 6, the focus shifts to some seriously advanced, highly sought-after pathways. This equips you to handle high-level skilled migration, where you learn to assess a client's eligibility for complex, points-based systems and permanent residency. Furthermore, you get to dive into the truly exciting and lucrative world of investor and entrepreneur immigration. This includes startup visas and citizenship by investment programs. This is exactly where you learn the high-stakes game of handling high-net-worth cases.
Next up is Section 4, Specialized Legal Drafting Skills.
You see, knowing the law just isn't enough. You absolutely must know how to put it on paper. This is where you master your specialized tools. And it isn't generic legal writing either. You're going to learn to draft a compelling statement of purpose, or SOP, that actively convinces a visa officer of a student's genuine intent. You'll structure professional cover letters and visa representation letters that clearly articulate the legal merits of a complex application. You'll also get hands-on experience with immigration affidavits, declarations, and complex financial sponsorship documents. These are the real actionable tools you'll use every single day to win cases.
All right, Section 5, Handling Refusals and Bonus Sessions. So what happens when a case doesn't go smoothly? How do you handle a complex visa refusal? This is a question every immigration professional faces, and quite frankly, it's what separates the amateurs from the experts. When a client comes to you in tears because their visa was denied due to a compliance issue or administrative processing, you need to know exactly how to analyze those refusal notes and build a winning strategy. And this is exactly where the bonus live sessions become incredibly valuable. You aren't just reading about refusals, you're doing live case assessments. You learn specific refusal handling techniques and the exact procedures for refiling a denied application. By working through actual, real-life case studies, you gain the hands-on training to confidently analyze inadmissibility issues, whether that's a difficult overstay consequence or a visa condition violation, and calmly build reapplication strategies that give your clients a real second chance. That leads us to Section 6, High-Demand Global Career Paths. Module 8 practically teaches you the business side of the practice. It takes you seamlessly through a step-by-step workflow, from that very first client consultation, learning how to properly interview and evaluate eligibility, all the way to case assessment strategies and managing massive documentation systems. Crucially, it also covers professional ethics and fee structure design. This ensures you know exactly how to run a thriving, profitable business while maintaining the highest standards of legal compliance. By directly connecting your training to these roles, you are perfectly positioned to capitalize on the booming global mobility sector. Whether your goal is to become an immigration lawyer handling complex appeals, a global mobility specialist for a multinational tech company, a dedicated immigration consultant, or a compliance officer, this course provides the exact toolkit required for the job. Their core philosophy really hits the nail on the head. Learn practical law, build real practice. This isn't just some academic exercise. It's not about simply hanging another certificate on your wall. It's an actionable launchpad designed to take you from a theoretical understanding of the law to a fully functioning, highly competent professional who actually delivers results. For those of you ready to bridge that gap between textbook knowledge and practical application, this course is conducted by CourtPractice. You can reach out to them directly by visiting www.courtpractice.com, or you can call their mobile number at 892-845-4018. They've been actively working on bridging this gap in the legal community since March 2025, providing dedicated support to ensure their students really succeed. The world is literally more mobile today than at any point in human history, and navigating it requires a solid bridge between legal theory and real-world practice. We've seen the massive gap in the market, and we've walked through the specialized tools required to fill it. So it leaves us with a critical question. As global borders continue to blur and shift, will you adapt fast enough to effectively guide the next generation of global citizens? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring.